Day and night, months and seasons, seeding and harvesting are cycles created by a God who is himself regular and dependable. The story of the Zarephath widow's oil and flour testifies loudly about the God whose compassions never fail and are new every morning. For this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says, told her the prophet, "The jar of flour will not be used up, and the jug of oil will not run dry until the day of the Lord sends rain on the land." Every single day during these 3.5 years of famine, there was food on her table. She never missed a single meal. God faithfully kept his promise in response to the widow's action to provide first for Elijah, the man of God. During these days of scarcity, God's miracle was as consistent as dawn. But God remains consistent even today. There was a family that had recently settled in a new country and encountered some financial challenges. Their family budget was not balancing, so they decided to remove all superfluous expenses. But that wasn't enough. It was now time for some drastic decisions: temporarily cut their giving to God through the church, or not enroll their son in his piano classes. Prayerfully but painfully, they chose to put God first, which would mean no piano lessons for their son. A few days later, early in the morning, the wife picked up an envelope from their living room floor. The envelope was sealed and had no name written on it. When she opened the envelope, she couldn't believe it. "There's money inside," she said. The amount was more than enough to cover the fee for piano lessons for at least 3 months. It was at this exact moment that the family experienced the consistency of God's care. While some life circumstances may tempt us to interrupt our regularity in worshiping God with our resources, God expects us to trust Him by worshiping Him with our tithes and promise as regularly as He blesses us with an income or increase. The wise Solomon said, "Honor the Lord with your possessions and with the firstfruits of all your increase, so your barns will be filled with plenty and your vat will overflow with new wine." Allow God's faithfulness and regularity to inspire you as you worship Him with your tithe and promise. May we put our desires last and God first.